Guys, we're here today talking about setting goals. It's one of the most important things that you can do for your business. If you're an established business, or if you're in a business that's just getting started, it's very important to plan and have goals. Most of the existing companies that are out there, whether they're manufacturing or retail or sales or whatever their output is, they have goals. Sales goals, quotas. Factories have numbers that they want to produce. Retail sales have sales goals that they want to accomplish, and they're set up on daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly goals. And as a business owner, you need to learn how to set goals for yourself. And I learned how to do that early on, and I think that's one of the biggest reasons that that my business has grown like it has. Because if you don't plan for it to grow, in my opinion, it's not going to grow, or it could grow. But planned growth is much better to me than just haphazard growth, because you've got a definite something that you want to achieve, and you deliberately work toward achieving what it is that you set out to achieve. So I think that planning is absolutely essential, and we're going to talk about where to start. How do you start when it comes to setting a goal? If you're starting from scratch, what I did, I set a number that I wanted to hit, and I figured out after I got one or two business accounts, lawnmower accounts, that maybe the average, for a certain area was, let's just say, $40. And I realized that most of the customers in that area only wanted a cut every other week. And then, so I started figuring out how many of those accounts I'd have to get at $40 to hit my goal. And so I worked toward building the clientele up to be able to hit that number. But my number was based on minus expenses and all that. So gas and repairs and equipment and everything. I didn't want to be a part of the number that I wanted to hit. Now, some of you are going to have a gross number that you want to hit. Some of them you're going to have a net number, and my number was a net number that I wanted to hit. So figure out where you're at, figure where you are now and where you want to go. If you have an established business, let's just say that's doing $25,000 a year, and you want to increase that business and double it, you've got a pretty good idea of what you've got to do to get you 25, which is a good thing. But now you got to figure out what you got to do to get to 50. So you got to ask yourself, what will it take to accomplish your new goal? What new equipment will I need? How many new employees will I need? How will I need to do training? You got to sit down and figure out everything. Now, if you're going to have to buy new equipment, well, that's going to take away from the actual number that you want to hit. So you may have to go above and beyond that goal to actually hit it. If you understand what I'm saying. So keep that in mind. Break your goal down from a yearly amount to monthly, weekly, and daily. Why is that important? If you don't hit your numbers on a daily basis, you're not going to hit your numbers on a weekly basis. If you don't hit your weekly goal, you're not going to hit your monthly goal. If you don't hit your monthly, you're not going to hit your yearly goal. So if you figure out what you've got to accomplish each day, that'll get you what you need each week, and get you what. And when you set that up, you got to figure out. For the mowing business, it's a little different than most other businesses. You got a 6-month window in there that you've got a lot of activity, and then you got another 6-month window that the activity slows down. And you've got to, my goal is set for the heavy activity window. It's not set for the light window, because I want to hit my goal when the season is on, when the season is busy. And if I hit it and the light activity actually carries me above and beyond the goal, that's fine. But I usually, for myself, will set a goal, and I will set it here, and if I only get up to here, that's great, because maybe I was down here before, but I moved up. And next year I'm going to set it up here, and I'm going to go up a little bit, and I'm going to keep moving up each year. And that's the whole idea, is that you keep progressing and moving up. Now, you may get to a point to where you feel comfortable and you don't feel like you have to set any goals, and that's fine. I'm talking to the guys who want to get out there and get structured, and these things will help you when you set these goals. It will help you build your business and grow it, and it will help you maximize your profit potential and those kind of things, because you're not just going in any old direction. You've got something that you're trying to accomplish, and when you try to accomplish something, your action is more directed to accomplishing that goal. So set goals and do what you can to accomplish those goals, and that's going to help you really grow your business. But I hope that was helpful. No one sat down with me when I first started and tried to explain to me about what you need to do to set goals and get started. And it may be a boring subject, but I think it's very important. I can sit down and show you on paper goals that I set 6, 7, 8 years ago with rental properties and other things that come to life, a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So it's important to set them. Don't ever give up on what you've set, and try to accomplish it, because it can come true. So vision without works is dead. It's written right there in the Bible. So and it says, write your visions on tablets. So just keep that in mind as you're out there working and trying to complete your goals with the lawn care industry or any other business. But go to my series of Ask Anthony Now videos and look on there. Figure out how to get out of debt. We talk about how to get out of debt on some of these videos. I've got some different range of stuff that you might be interested in. But check me out on Ask Anthony Now.